So, hi, I'm Amber Fretwell. I am one of the executive directors of school partnerships with the Unconditional education program here at Seneca. And I've worked at Seneca for about 16 and a half years.
How did you become a part of Seneca?
After I graduated grad school, I was really looking to join an agency that gave back to communities where I grew up, as well as supported me in obtaining my clinical hours towards licensure. And so when I was doing my research, I found Seneca and really appreciated everything it had to offer, the values that it stood on, and the ways in which it helped communities. And so I applied.
What are Seneca's UE school partnership programs?
Seneca's UE school partnership programs are partnerships that we have with public district and charter schools to create systems and processes designed to create inclusive environments where everyone feels welcomed and can thrive. The aim is to implement the unconditional education model. A primary focus of the UE model is to support students who are experiencing the most challenges and struggles in being able to access their education in one of the least restrictive environments possible. It's also designed to really harness and focus on the skills that educators need to support any student, and really emphasizing the need for a foundation of healing-centered and trauma-informed education and approaches. Sometimes that looks like implementing school-wide positive behavior interventions and supports. Sometimes that looks like providing schools with professional learning communities or professional development to increase their understanding and awareness of how to support students that exhibit challenging behaviors. And sometimes that looks like offering drop-in hours and office hours for educators to come and get consult on an issue they might be having or ways in which they can support students better.
How many schools does Seneca's UE program serve?
Seneca's UE School Partnership Program serves a lot of schools. In the Bay Area, we serve about 61 schools. In Los Angeles, we serve around 3 schools while also providing some modular services such as professional development and training. And we've expanded over the years. We're even now in Washington State providing unconditional education in several public and charter schools.
What are the programs within Seneca's UE model?
Our school partnerships consist of several different programs in about 5 different counties, including Alameda County, San Francisco County, Santa Clara County, Contra Costa County, and Los Angeles County. So we have West Coast Connections, West Bay, South Bay, Berkeley, SPED, Rooted to Rise, Light the Change, Constellation, Heart, Mosaic, and Pathways. Our programs range in the services that they can provide. For example, our partnership with West Contra Costa Unified School District, the majority of services we provide are culture and climate services, where we have unconditional education coaches, aka culture and climate specialists, really there to support the whole school systems in working with students, families, and staff. And then we have programs, for example, Berkeley Public Schools, where we have counseling-enriched classrooms embedded on a public school campus, where we're there to provide more intensive services to students who are presenting with more challenges and need a smaller, more inclusive environment. We also provide services in schools where we are the professional development provider, where we're supporting educators in increasing their knowledge, skills, and awareness around trauma-informed education with a healing-centered approach. So our services range, they span the gamut, which is what I also think makes our school partnership program unique and beautiful.
What are the roles within the UE program?
Seneca's UE school partnership programs total about 200 staff, or a little over 200 staff throughout the state of California. We have several roles. Some of them are mental health counselors or student support assistants. We have classroom therapists. We have outpatient therapists. We have special education teachers. We have unconditional education coaches or culture and climate specialists. We have related service providers that include school psychologists, speech and language providers, occupational therapists. We also have behavior support specialists. We have behavioral supervisors, In addition to that, we have clinical supervisors, we have managers, we have assistant directors and directors, as well as related service providers.
What's the team structure of the UE program?
The team structure at any of our partner schools can range from 1 to 12 Seneca employees depending on the need of the school and the different type of partnerships we have. For example, we might have an unconditional education coach or a culture and climate specialist on campus, and they're the only Seneca provider on campus. That could change depending on the needs. Sometimes we have mental health counselors on a campus, in addition to a therapist and a special education teacher. And so the mental health counselors would be there to provide direct behavioral support for identified students. The therapist would be there to provide individual, family, and sometimes group therapy for identified students. And then the special education teacher on that campus would be there to provide the specialized academic instruction needed for identified students. When we're partnering with the school, we really aim to work collaboratively and closely with them to identify their needs and then determine next steps, such as model, staff configuration, what type of services would best benefit them.
What is the impact of the UE program?
We know from continuous feedback, we're helping schools feel like inclusive communities where they're able to help others feel seen, supported, and to thrive. For example, 87% of the students we work with reported Seneca staff appreciate their strengths, talents, and accomplishments. 83% of school partners reported feeling like Seneca staff are skillful and knowledgeable in being able to help them support the students in their classrooms. 90% of the families we work with also reported that with Seneca help, they're able to meet the needs of their children.
What benefits does the UE program offer?
There's many benefits to being a part of Seneca's UE program. Some of them are you get to work with amazing people, and that includes the students, school partners, families, and colleagues. You're consistently challenged and encouraged to think outside the box in providing innovative interventions. There is a high focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion in the work that we do, and you get to have fun.
Where should someone apply?
Go to senecafoa.org or follow us to stay updated.